as ICC wins game one, 3-2. And joining us right now is Ben Hudspeth. And Ben, first of all, congratulations. That was sweet out there. What was working for you out there, partner?
I just know to trust my defense. I know they kind of choked up there for the first part. Tip made a play that he should have made, but I just learned this year that you trust your defense, and no matter what, not have these guys back, just like they got mine.
I'll tell you what, you were setting them down, and both teams had chances, but neither one really could take advantage, and it was mighty tight getting late in the game. What was going through your mind?
I knew to get the first two outs, those were most important. We got those outs, and I started struggling there with the last two batters, but he got himself out.
Well, you had 7 strikeouts. You talked about those last couple of batters where you're just getting a little tired out there.
I was getting a little fatigued. I'm not going to lie about that, but I just pulled it together and tried to finish it out.
And you did, and of course, how big was that top of the 7th? Because I know that kind of wears on you as a pitcher when we had chances and we're not taking advantage of it, but yet you got that 2 spot there in the top of the 7th. Talk about your whole mindset going out there in the bottom of the 7th.
Yeah, that was awesome. I went out there in the top of the 7th, scored all those runs. I think I used all my energy in the dugout, getting excited for our team, and then I just had struggling coming back out there. We just had to come back in there and keep filling it up and keep letting them get themselves out.
Well, congratulations. This is a mighty big win. How big was it?
This is huge. This is a turnaround for our team. We really needed this.
All right. Well, Ben Hudspeth, give me a cool mark crunch right there. Congratulations, partner.
Appreciate it.
Ben Hudspeth, one of our stars of the game, brought to you by our friends at Downtown Floral in Fulton. As we'll keep it right here at Tina Harlow. We'll talk to our other Downtown Floral star of the game in just a bit, but let's bring in the head coach, Rick Collier, brought to you by PHI Fabric Warehouse on South Gloucester in Tupelo. Rick, congratulations. Boy, I'll tell you what, there are wins and then there are wins, and this was a pretty sweet one, a come-from-behind win for the good guys.
Yes, this shows some character out of our guys. We're starting to buy into some things, and we're using accountability, and we got a lot of things written up, and they're working hard this last week, and since we've thrown all that in there at them, there's been a lot of things to change, and plus we got Coker back. Coker's been out most of the year. I think he's only got like 14 at-bats, and he was ranked our best hitter from us as a coaching staff, Coach Williamson and I, and the players. And to get him back in that lineup, he has just been a positive for our lineup. He gets big hits, and the kid can swing the bat. But that's a character building game there. That the guys have just been lacking. I mean, 5 or 6 one-run ball games, you put those in there and take away the L's on those, and we're the Etowah team that we usually are. But that's just big. That's big, especially against your rival on the road,
Well, Coker had that RBI double. That would prove to be the game winner. Would that be our play of the game, brought to you by Ron Wheeler Dentistry?
I got to go with that was big, but Welch has been there for us too, and it's hard. I got to find him a place in that lineup that kick and hit. We had to get the leadoff guy on. Me and Coach Williamson was debating in the dugout what we were going to do with Welch. He was going to get in at bat in the 7th, but you got to get the first guy on. He jumped in there and did what he's supposed to. Got that base hit, and it just started that inning. I got to go with getting that guy on.
I go with you. I'm with you there. A leadoff, a pinch hit single by Welch is our Ron Wheeler Dentistry play of the game. Dr. Wheeler, of course, done a great job with quality dental services in the Fulton area since 1987. I agree with that one. That's not easy to do. So you get the base hit, and then, of course, a walk to Younger, then a hit batsman for Smith, then a big sacrifice fly by Cody Shrewsbury. We've had chances earlier in the game. We had Helms on the ropes a couple times, and that was a big one to tie. And then Coker, after a fly out, delivers with 2 outs.
That was great. That would we have bases loaded twice or 1 out, and see that right there is what's been happening all year. And just been in every ball game just about it, and maybe this right here get us going. Hopefully you build off games like that.
All righty. Well, I know, Rick, you got to try to get a lineup in order for game 2. I appreciate it. Give me a crunch right here, partner, and congrats on the win.
Thanks.
All right. Rick Collier joins us before and after every ball game this year, brought to you by PHI Fabric Warehouse in Tupelo. We're going to keep it right here, Tina Harlow. Let's get in our last Downtown Floral star of the game. And it is the guy that led off the top of the 7th with a base hit, Austin Welch. Congratulations on the win. Talk about that base hit.
Well, Coach came to me in the dugout earlier in the game, about the 3rd inning. He said, Welch, you and Braden Noble, make sure y'all stay loose. You couldn't be needed. As soon as he told me that, I stretched a little bit. And he come back to me going into the 7th. You're going to be our leadoff guy right here. We need you to to get on base for us. So I went up there, swung at a really bad pitch on a 1-0 count, and then got 1-1 and come up with a big hit. So it really felt good to help my team out, because that's all I want to do is get us in the win column.
And this was a big win against the rivals, and more importantly, a big win because we need some of these. We got to get in a little bit of a rhythm here. We need some victories. Talk about just on the base path too. That was not easy as well. Of course, you were the tying runner, so you really had to stay in tune, didn't you?
Yeah, yes, sir. I know that we work on base running a lot in practice. We done it yesterday, and a couple games back, I didn't freeze on the line drive, cost us a big run. But it's going through my head. Coach Williamson told me stay calm, so I tried to do the best I could. And then the guys got me on a round, and Cody came up with a big fly ball that was a sac fly and scored me. So that was real big right there, and great job of everybody in the process of getting us over there.
That's a great win. Now we got to go for the sweep. Your thoughts going into Game 2 with some momentum here for the good guys?
Well, going to sweep any division win is a big win, so hopefully we can get this big win, carry the momentum over, and get another big win, get us a sweep, and get out of here with two wins for us in the division.
Congratulations. One of our star of the games today, Austin Welch. And we appreciate Austin joining us, as was Ben Hudspeth, as our co-players of the game, brought to you by Downtown Floral in Fulton.